Mr. Victor.
Hello, bro.
How are you doing today?
I'm approximately normal.
All right, good to have you. Good to have you today. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Football Intel, and I am your host, Dominion Chooks, your amazing host of this platform. And this particular episode today is brought to you by Winner12.ai. Winner12.ai is a prediction channel that helps to predict football games. This is a website that uses the artificial intelligence, the AI, to predict whatever football game that is currently being played on the world stage. So all you have to do is to register with these guys and allow technology to do the deciding. Allow technology, actually what they do is they check out the analysis of these both teams, and then they'll be able to predict which of them will win a game, will draw a game, or whatever maybe options that are available. So all you need to do is to register with these guys and be a part. And the most important thing is that they have a 90% prediction accuracy. Wow, I wonder which other prediction platform can beat that. So if you check our description box and in the comment section, you will see the link. So click on the link, register with them, and start gaming. All right, Mr. Victor, we are still in the FIFA Club World Cup, and this has really been an interesting competition so far because we get to see the entire football world come together and then be able to play against each other, gather the experience that needs to be gathered, and then hopefully when the opportunity presents itself again, you perform better. Now we have 4 teams representing Africa. We have Ahly, we have Esperance, we have Mamelodi Sundowns, and of course we have no other person than which other people have I not mentioned? Mamelodi, Esperance Tunis, Ahly, and Wydad Casablanca. So today we saw Ahly feature for the second time, and it was not so good for them. Although throughout the course of the match, we saw that there were times where they had to just cut the match short because of the weather conditions and all that. And one would say, did it actually have an effect? Or if you want to maybe talk about the outcome of today's game, would we say that the weather condition might have played a role in the performance of the Ahly players tonight? But we saw them going toe-to-toe with a Palmeiras side, an Estavo Palmeiras side. And this game, I know you know the reason why I made that statement. So it didn't go so well for Ahly. They were beaten 2-0. And of course, we saw that their first leg against the first game against Inter Miami was a draw. So we're hoping that at least they can come today and get a win. But it didn't just happen that way, and they were beaten 2-0 by Palmeiras. Now, do you think it is over for them?
Sir, is that how you want to ask me questions?
Yes. Do you think it is over? Or what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about the game?
It is not over. How can I say it's over for my own darling African club? It is not over. It is not over. And this is not about me just saying it's not over from here. I'm saying it down belly, from the bottom of my heart up. Because this is an Ahly side that has really pushed Africa up in the world stage. This is an Ahly. You know what it means to have a bronze medal. You guys are watching this Club World Cup. You are feeling the heat. We've not had a Club World Cup like this before. I don't think so.
Yeah. This particular Club World Cup is special.
So imagine an Ahly side that the bronze medal means nothing. You know what it means that you are. If any club wins bronze in this tournament, the club will go back home and they will welcome them very well. You will be welcomed very well. And that is how Ahly has been representing Africa. So I beg, with that mindset, I know football is not just only about you might have the whole mindset too. But when they come to the game itself, the ball will play out that your mindset. So please, on that note, they should please. But my biggest worry right now for Ahly is that one might say maybe because of the new coach that came. He should be the newest. I don't know whether other clubs out there, but he should be one of the newest. Let me just keep it that simple. One of the newest coach that came within these 32 teams that are representing various continents in this tournament. I'm talking about Jose Riviero from Orlando Pirates, you do not have plenty games to play. In fact, he even mentioned it. He even mentioned it in one of the friendlies that CEO, I need to play more games with these guys. And you can see today that is one of the things, or that is the major thing that happened. They were not clicking. The Ahly that we saw against Inter Miami, they were just totally different. And what we say that maybe it's because of the kind of players that they faced today was not the same kind of players they faced.
Yeah, that's also a factor.
Yes, because these Palmeiras guys, they can run, they can move.
This is established.
Did you see the Lopez? I need to say these guys. The second goal that was scored by Lopez. Lopez and the defender that was chasing him. The defender knew that Lopez would use his left. Lopez was insisting that you see this left. I must use this left. As they were chasing him, he was putting the ball out the left. The defender was still chasing the left, but he could not still be topped with the left. Chineke. See, run. See, me that was watching the match, I will follow you, the defender, to chase the ball. I could not catch the ball. If I could not catch the ball, how would the defender catch the ball now? We couldn't catch the ball. I don't understand which kind of human beings are these. Why would you be running like this? Football is not a race. It's not a race. Hey, this guy is using race. Somebody today. Hi. 18-year-old boy. I don't know what is wrong with. Is it that DNA or protein that people are now taking are different? Because how can an 18-year-old boy be running like that too? When you were 18, were you running that way?
No.
How can you be running more than a 21-year-old, 22-year-old, 23-year-old, 24 at 18, where some of your bones are still milk? We saw it happen today now. We saw the formation. Ahly played 4-3-3, but the 4-3-3 up front was more like a triangle where you have two players in front, and that's Trezeguet and Chineke, the Palestinian striker, Wassam Abu. Hi, what a day. But then, the game started, and I must also say this. The first half gave me so much confidence. When I was seeing the crowd of green, as in the Palmeiras guys and their fans, you be like, Ahly is dealing with these people, especially in the first half. Yes, the two goalkeepers at the end of the dealing I'm talking about, the two goalkeepers, there was no ball for them to catch you. They were just playing, diving, knocking, but then Ahly had the possession.
Yeah, at the beginning.
They had the possession. Even to the end, if you go and check back, it should be around 60. No, what's it, 60-40? Maybe 65-35. Guys, go and check. So we saw the first half, energetic first half, I must say. Then we got into the second half, and that was the divider of the game. As they're starting the second half, Ebe Ferreira, the coach of Palmeiras. The guy did a very amazing sub. Straight. He did not waste time. There was nothing to read again in the game. He already knew how the game was going to favor them. And what did he do? What an unprecedented sub. They came in, they knew their assignment. See, he knew that he needed that midfield. He knew that from the mid that he could do exploits. And what did he do? He brought out Vega that played behind Roque, the number 9. He told them, those two guys, the two of you, time up. You have done your best in the first half. In the second half, I've got new plans. What did he do? He brought in Mauricio and Lopez. And the game started. But before the exploits, or the bigger exploits of these two new entrants, we now had that time of pressure that burst pipes when there was a free kick and Palmeiras played in that free kick. Wassam Wassam, the amazing Palestinian striker, the hope of Ahly. Will I say before Ashore or after Ashore or with Ashore? But guy, when you call Ashore, you call Wassam. These two guys can give you what you want, man. Well, unfortunately, he buried the ball with his head against his team. 1-0. At the time, I was like, okay, offside though. But then, the ref also showed us that this thing no be offside and through. Nothing concerning on offside because the attacker, the premier attacker, did not go close in contact or was going for the ball. And you know the rules, straight up. And one thing that has also blessed this particular tournament is referees carrying those cameras within them. It also feels so nice even watching them because it gives you a second feel and closer feel of what is happening. But then it happened. I was like, oh more. So Ahly has considered the first goal of the tournament. Their first goal considered for the tournament. But then, do you know that between when these guys came, I'm talking about Mauricio and Lopez came in, just about 11-12 minutes. They clicked. Boom! They opened the line. Mauricio, with that killer pass, he tore it apart. Weighted pass down to Lopez. Lopez, first leg. Oh yeah. Up to the north. Before you knew, he was very close. And like I said, they were pushing, chasing him. No show. That his left, he was still maintaining his left. And what did we see? We saw El Shawani. He's a go. Now at that point, I tell you that thing, yes, African football over. African football. But guy, at that time, I knew there was no coming back. I really missed our shop. A guy that can just within himself, just create wonders and just push the team. Unfortunately, someone like him was not there. And more especially, I think what also killed off the game for Ahly was that they were not completing their passes anymore. They were trying to, having the ball within their half and half of Palmeiras, but getting into the 18-yard box to do the needful was just difficult for them. They couldn't complete those last passes. And what did you see? We saw that break that happened. In fact, at that break, when there were signs of thunderstorm, signals of thunderstorm and all that, we told the players, okay, go inside the dressing room. The fans, okay, you guys leave the main bowl, get in there for safety. And at that time, I was like, oh, come on, thank God, though. At least let them get some minutes and prepare themselves. Let's, you see, bring his whiteboard, and do like this. Almost 48 minutes, so they are back. Nothing click. It was like nothing happened. They couldn't complete their passes, I would say that again. And the game just retired. No clear-cut chance for them to even reduce this to 2-1. It did not just happen. Instead, it almost became 3-0, if not for mercy that came through for them. It could have been done and dusted. And you know what that means too. Yes, do I still have faith? I have faith that they can beat FC Porto. But then you know that goal difference can also be a problem in this. This one, there's nothing like third best is number one and number two. Nothing like we'll not go and leave a normal calculator and be carried scientific calculator to calculate for somebody. You see that you are first or second. The rest, bye, au revoir. You have done well. Carry your monies that you have gotten already for showing up. Carry and go home. But then let's see how it goes. I'm hopeful and I pray. And Africans, please, I'm not the prayer type. But it be like say this time the prayers are needed right now. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, Mr. Victor. All right, let's know your thoughts about this game, and we'd like to hear from you, know how you feel, and express yourself. All right, if you're coming across this for the very first time, you're welcome as a new subscriber. Do well to hit the subscribe button and, of course, notification bell. Select all notifications so that you don't get to miss any of our content. And to our subscribers, thumbs up to you guys for the engagement on our channel, the likes and shares. We want to encourage you to keep liking, keep sharing our videos. Follow us on all our social media handles. Be a part of what's going on. Be a part of promoting the African football, just like we do on this channel. I still remain your host of Football Intel, Mr. Dominion Chooks. And of course, doing this with me all the time is no other person than my top-notch African soccer analyst, Mr. Victor Siokwu. We both are saying bye for now and African football to the world.
Still struggling with guessing the score? Winner12.ai uses AI to crack the future of football. Select the name of the match, and the AI will analyze millions of data of the teams to achieve accurate predictions. Let technology tell you who will win the next game.